Another revelatory dream you could have is that when you had a dream and you see that a mass spirit is pursuing you seriously, haha, my brother, there's a witch that have vowed that this will never be well with you in this life. When you had a dream and the mass spirit is pursuing you, it's nothing else but witches. So it is witches in the dream that most time carry a very mass spirit so that you will not recognize them. Okay, in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can actually know your spiritual problem without contacting any spiritualist. I'm going to teach you on this video how to know where your spiritual problem is coming from, because you have to understand something, right? Before you can provide the accurate solution to your problem, you have to know where that problem is coming from. So it's unfortunate that a lot of people, some spiritualists, do try and error, but it's not always like that. A spirit that requests for 3 will never collect 4. A spirit that requests for 3 will never collect 2. That means spirit in the spiritual realm, rules are rules. A is A. There's no compromise. So if the spirit asks you for A, if you should give that spirit 2 A's, it will not collect. You understand? You cannot give more or less. It must be exactly what you ask for. So if what I'm going to teach you, this will enable you to know where your problem is coming from, and in return, you'll be able to provide accurate solution. Now, in this video, I'm going to teach you different dreams that tells you where your problem is coming from. God loves us all. God loves all human beings. So in order for us to know what is happening to us in the spiritual realm, so that is why God gives us our activate dreams for human beings. It's not for fun, it's not for entertainment, okay? It's for you to know what is happening to you in the spiritual realm. Remember, you as a person, I'm talking to you now, I'm made up of 2, which is this body and the soul. So the body work on the physical realm, while the soul work on the spiritual realm. So whenever you whenever you have any of this dream, I'm going to mention now. So your spirit is telling you that this is the battle it is facing, or he or she is facing in the spiritual realm. Number 1 dream is this: when you dream that you see yourself fighting with your father or fighting with your mother. Now, fighting with your father in the dream means 2 things. Fighting with your mother also in the dream also means 2 things. 1, it can mean that your dad is having hands in your problem. 2, it can also mean that the problem you are having is from your dad. Most time, when the problem you have is coming from your father's side, most time you see yourself from where you grew up from. Like from your father's village, you grow up from, you see yourself from your father's spirit, especially when you are familiar with your father's village. But if you are not familiar with your father's village, you will see yourself where you grew up from with your dad, with your parent. That means the problem is coming from your father's side. It's coming from that means it's an let me say it's an ancestral something. Maybe there's a cause in that family that is disturbing you. But when you see yourself fighting with your father in the dream, it can mean that there is a problem that is coming from your father's side that you need to tackle. Something is wrong from your father's side. Find out. Another thing, dreaming of your dad getting angry with you is different from fighting your dad. Like if you had dream that your dad is angry at you, it means that your actions are not, you are not taking the right actions. In the dream, your dad makes your actions while your mom makes your emotions. So if you dream that you are having an argument with your dad, something you are doing wrong, pay attention, try to reevaluate your actions. If you have a dream and you find out in that dream you are having a misunderstanding with your mom, there are some emotions that you need to put in check that are not, you are doing something wrong emotionally. It's different from when you are fighting your dad, like you see you and your dad fighting, quarreling. It's different. You understand? So when you have such dream, it might mean that your problem is coming from your father's side, or when you had a dream that you are fighting with your mom, or see yourself with your mom's people, or in your mommy's village, it means that there's a problem that is coming from your mommy's side. But it must not actually mean that it's your mom or your dad. Don't get me wrong. You might see them, you are fighting with them. It must not actually mean that they are the ones who are doing you. It can mean that the problem is coming from their own family, than from your daddy's family or from the other family. So that you need to put to check. Okay, of which I'm going to teach you what you can do about that one. There are another dreams that you should not joke with, that shows, that give you some revelation, is that when you have a dream, right, And in that dream, you see yourself always quarreling with somebody that is close to you. Maybe you have a friend around you, but in the dream, you see you and that your friend is fighting. The dream is telling you, and your spirit is telling you that your friend is jealous of you. That your friend is, there are some certain things he or she is saying at your back, that if you should hear them, you will definitely fight them. That's what that dream means. Anytime you see that your friend, you are your friends, you are always having quarrel with your friends, it doesn't mean that he or she is doing anything wrong with you spiritually. Most time it does not mean spiritual. It all depends on how you had that dream. So it does not mean that maybe he or she is doing something wrong to you spiritually. But most time when you had a dream with your friend, you see you fighting with that your friend, it shows that your friend is saying some certain things at your back that are not godly, that will get you angry. That is not saying things nice at your back. And that your friend too, that your friend, maybe there are some things he's doing to you spiritually that he don't want you to be better than him or her. That's the most time you see yourself fighting with those people close to you. Check those people very well. Pay attention. You get to know what those people are doing to you. And it's similar to when you dream of green snake. Green snake in the dream means that there are some friends and there are some people around you that pretend to be your friends, but they are not friends. They are not actually your friend. They are only pretending to be your friend, but in real life they are not your friends. They are just pretending. So when you have dream, try pay attention to those dreams, okay, so that is only when you get to know exactly where your problem is coming from. So this I have explained so far. Pay attention to them. You get to know exactly what your spirit is trying to tell you in the spiritual realm. Another dream that also tell you where your problem is coming from is when you have a dream, and in that dream you see that a dog is barking furiously at you. Yes, when you dream of a dog, right, you see that a dog is not being friendly towards you in the dream. That means there are some people from your workplace, people that you work together with, people that are supposed to be your friend, maybe like from your workplace or in the house or where you live, in the environment you live, that are not having good mind towards you, that are trying to do as much as possible to harm you. So when you dream of dog, especially when you see that the dog is pursuing you, try to harm you, that means there is something wrong with your association. Check your association very well. Something is wrong somewhere. There is one or two persons that don't want you to progress. Anytime you keep on dreaming, seeing a dog in the dream, especially when the dog is friendly, it's different from when the dog wants to bite you. If you had a dream and the dog is friendly towards you, it's a good omen. But when you had a dream and the dog is fierce, he wants to bite you, to harm you, then there's something wrong with your association. And it's also different from when you had a dream and you find out that a dog beats you on your leg. If a dog beats you on your leg, it means that you have lost your ability to move forward in life. It's different thing. So dreaming of seeing a dog in the dream and that dog is not friendly, look at your association. Something is wrong. There's somebody that is trying as much as he or she can to pull you back. Okay, that's what that dream means in the dream. Another thing in the dreams, another dream is that another revelatory dream you could have is that when you had a dream and you see that a masquerade is pursuing you seriously, my brother, there is a witch that have vowed that this will never be well with you in this life. When you had a dream and the masquerade is pursuing you, it's nothing else but witches. So it is witches in the dream that most time carry a very masquerade so that you will not recognize them and be chasing you. So when you had a dream and the masquerade is chasing you, that means there's a witch that have vowed to torment your life, to make your life a living hell. So that is what that particular dream means. And when you also dream, and in that dream you are naked, when you had the dream and you are naked, something is going to happen, and that thing that is going to happen is going to make you be ashamed of yourself. That disgrace. Being naked in the dream means disgrace. Something will happen that will disgrace, something will not be proud of, something that will make you weak. That's what being naked in the dream. Now let me explain to you what you could do for each and every of these I just mentioned, and this just show of the revelatory dream and what you could do about it. Okay, now let me explain for you the solution you can apply. Don't forget to like this video, share and subscribe to my channel so that you not miss